careful. So I'm going on a walk, and that's the first thing I see. Beautiful turtle. That's confirmation. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm going on my morning walk, y'all, and it feels amazing, by the way. That shot, that clip that you just saw was of a beautiful little turtle. And as I was trying to say, that's confirmation for me. And as I'm telling y'all this, I'm looking at a monarch butterfly. That's another confirmation, a spirit guide for me, I swear. As you can hear, I'm walking by a busy street, and I will be majority of my walk, so I'll try not to talk too much. But I just had to get this off while it's fresh in my mind. The turtle and the, like, all these synchronicities, which are what they are when you see these things. For those of you who are on the enlightenment journey with me, you understand full well where I'm coming from. But for those of you who are newly ascending, or, you know, just embarking on your journey, just kind of peeking your eyes open a little bit, here's what you have to look forward to. God uses the universe and all of his glories that he created. He, she, let me put it like that, because it's not, whatever. I'm not about to get all into the technical stuff, because it's a matter of terminology that don't really matter at the end of the day. It's just words that man made up. But anyways, the whole, I gotta bear with me, because I'm trying to walk, trying to juggle this doggone water bottle and this camera. God uses the riches of the world to speak to you if you really pay attention. And it's a beautiful thing, y'all. It's a beautiful thing to get confirmation from God, from your angels, from your guardian angels, your ancestors, you know, the ones who are helping you and guiding you through this realm, this thing called life, earth, right? So pay attention. Like, really just pay attention. Even if you don't feel like you even there, like you fully woke yet, you know what I mean? Just try to start paying attention, and I bet you, I guarantee you, the more you do that, the more you really tap inside, you know what I'm saying? Go inside yourself, calm your mind down, you know what I'm saying? Get past ego. I'll go more into that in another video, because that's a whole nother lesson in and of itself. But once you really decide you're going to take the trek and put in the work, yo, it's glorious even when you sleep, y'all. For my folk out there who know where they done come from, how they been saved, and by the grace and the little faith that you had, because all it takes is that of a mustard seed, right? You done been brought through, and you ain't even fully woke yet, y'all. So just imagine the infinite possibilities, man. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm trying to enjoy it. I told myself I definitely would get out, if not every morning, enjoy that sunset too. Powerful energy, very powerful energy. And if I didn't have to worry about getting back, you know, to help my family out, I would soak up that moon energy too, especially at the parks. There are beautiful greenways around here. Just getting outside, period. Even if that means going and soaking up some sun on your porch or balcony, or just getting outside the door if you don't have either one of those. And I never thought in a million years I would really get to the point where I could say, your girl about to be a tree hugger, full blown. It's therapeutic. I never understood it before. I wasn't ready. Let me put it like that. That's why things happen in synchronicities and sequences for a reason. They happen when they meant to happen, when you ready. And it's different things. I just encourage you to take the leap of faith, like take the step. Just try. Start with a minute, then add a minute every day till you work your way up, till you really don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get out now. I'm to the point where I just take off walk. I go where spirit leads me to go. Then when we feel like we're done, make my way back home. Archangel Michael gets you there every time. Pass. Me getting. But anyway, I'm about to try to enjoy this little strip. This little strip I'm coming up on is more busy and doesn't really have a sidewalk, so I gotta watch for cars, because people can't drive. Y'all know it? They don't be halfway paying attention, so I'll be back. No, I'm really just Thank you. About to get my tree hugging in, y'all. I don't want to disturb the beautiful ants. This is about to get my hug on. I wish I could take my own picture. It's amazing. I'm gonna come back and get rooted. Stay tuned for grounded. Yes, please do. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I got a little friend. Get off. I don't even know where he came from. I almost thought it was a ant or a spider or something. But it was actually a little old fly. I'm gonna have to look them up because that's not the first time. Yeah, this would be a pretty nice place to get grounded. I'm in love. Now this is where I saw the deer family too. Beautiful deer family. And I said I was coming back. I'm gonna bring my nephew back so that we can feed them. And whoever else wants to eat. That's amazing. You hear them? The crickets are talking to me. That's amazing. The deer were talking to me too the other day, by the way. It was pretty amazing. I joke and say I'm the animal whisperer, but I swear it's true. I remember delivering to this house, and it was in the country, right? And I'm talking about country, where you just got land for days. This one house, I will never forget it. It was a house on the hill, and it was a, pretty modest house. It was a nice house. Again, land for days. They had at the bottom of their drive, like coming down the other side, they had a small little, it probably wasn't big, no bigger than I don't know, 20 by 20 store. No, maybe a little bigger. I'll say 30 by 30. No bigger than 40 by 40, let's say that. And they had the nerve to have poor little animals just pent up. It was like chickens and little mules, like donkeys, and I want to say a couple of horses. But it's like, it was what I felt like, way too small of a space for all those animals. But they was getting it in. They looked like they, were used to it in their own little community or whatever. But it was just pitiful. I guess the part that kind of sits in my memory the most and in my heart the most is I stopped before we left their driveway because the look on the animals' faces, especially the horses and the donkey, the mule, it just was pitiful to me. Like trapped, like help me, And the best I could do, of course I couldn't get them out, but I just talked to them for a minute. You know what I mean? Like really talk to them. Because they have spirits and souls too. Everything speaks. Everything. They just have their own language. But they understand. I don't know why we feel like we're just so high and mighty that we're the only people who communicate, or only beings that communicate or that are truly alive. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us aren't even truly alive. So it's like, I don't know. I said that to say that everything is meant to be free. Everything is meant to have it all. Whatever that all is for them. Y'all get what I'm saying? And they literally, like, they was quiet when I was talking to them. Because, I was just telling them, hey, how they doing? And they would kind of gave me a little scruff after I said, how you doing? Like, what it looked like. You know how I'm doing. And I was like, I know. You all pent up in there. That ain't right. That ain't fair. They really started talking to me. Like, we were having a whole conversation. Call me crazy, I don't care. I know it's real, and I'm not ashamed of it. My heart just went out to them. And for my fellow empaths, you know what I mean. The funny thing about it is I never really, my old low vibrational self, never imagined myself here, truly coming to an understanding, gaining clarity, wisdom. It's amazing. I really feel honored that God would pick me, let alone me. Ooh, that's a pretty big spider there. Hello. Y'all, I be seeing some of everything. That is a humongous spider. Hey, buddy. See what I'm saying? It's nature. But any other time, when you're too fast in a hurry, you will miss this. I know I would. Synchronicities. I've been surrounded by spiders. They used to freak me out. But you know what that was? That was my ego getting in the way. Told you. It'll sabotage you if you allow it. That's that self-sabotage. What did I have to be afraid of? What did I have to be afraid of? Nothing. You should have no fear. Literally, no fear. We are so protected. It's not even funny. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. The Lord is my conqueror. And y'all, they be getting it in behind the scenes and you don't even know the half. They really be fighting for it. I'm rooting for you. Comment down below if you know where that's from, what movie that's from. One of my favorite movies of all time. But yeah, they really are. They fighting in battles, y'all. They swiping them demons on off of you, out your order. Believe me, you gotta ask for it. You gotta put in the work. This thing here ain't for shits and giggles at all. Yeah, dedication though. Absolutely, dedication. And I see. Y'all, don't get me wrong. I pray. I've always prayed. I've always known what it was. Came up in the church, you know what I mean? Came up Southern Baptist through and through. But I don't claim that. Because that's just again, funky little title. Man made up. For some bullshit, if you ask me. I wouldn't say that. Let me not say that. Because it wasn't. Whatever. Depends on your perspective. For the purposes of what they tried to use Christianity for, that's why I say that. And for those of you on a higher level, you know what I'm talking about. And it's such a shame because it still is a tool, just like everything else that God has provided. It's a tool for us. Whatever, I was about to say divination, but I guess that, yeah, whatever divination you claim, it's a tool. It all boils down to spirituality, and that's it. As long as you believe, that's all that matters. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Just listen to your heart and your gut. That's your spirit speaking. Careful leaning on that heart so much because, you know, that's the emotional center. Sometimes them emotions, if you ain't clear, if you ain't calm, they can get you in trouble. So you got to learn how to discern between them, you know. On that note, I'm going to let y'all check out some more of this beautiful scenery. Nearing the end of my destination. I must say, that's one of the most fulfilling walks I've taken, honestly. As I'm approaching my destination, I felt like the love just being poured in my heart. And that's an amazing feeling. Truly amazing feeling. Truly. Gotta go.